What I'm about to do, a lot of people will consider quite extreme or taboo. I've gotten a few calls and emails about how personal I am on my channel. But I feel how I've put myself out there. I feel that if I show and simply be me, I'll be received more. You know, it's like you guys are listening to a real person, imperfections and all. You see, we're all floating in the same boat. Whether some of us are on the front deck, the back deck, in the cabin, or on the bow. Whether we're making 100, 50, or 12 a year. Believe it or not, if we work together a little, we avoid being shipwrecked. And that's what's important. Well, into my topic. This was slightly or somewhat be my second video posted regarding economic tips. I made mention in December when I made my first resolution in a long time, and the title of that video post will be at the bottom. So check that one out. One of my resolutions was not to overdraft in 09, and I mentioned that I'll update you guys in April. So here we are. In February, around the 12th, 13th, or 14th, I actually overdrafted. Now the interesting part about this event is that I actually had the cash. At the time I was sitting on almost over $2,000. So it wasn't the fact that I didn't have the money, I just mismanaged it. You see, I have two accounts, well three, but two that I use, my personal and my business. And when I get paid, I dump a few $100s into my business account. That's my version of paying myself. I go further into that concept in my previous economic portion, but everyone's situation is different. So figure out your version of paying self. But that's what made this situation very different. Normally, when I've ever overdrafted, I didn't have the funds, and I'm sure that this is true for the majority or all of us. Again, I just mismanaged my funds. So what did I learn, and what I hope others learn from my mistake, is to often check my account balances via internet or telephone. As you can see from my mistake, this is quite critical. Personally speaking, if I had been a little better on it, I would have noticed it, caught it, and said, oh goodness, I better transfer a good $200 into my personal account. Easy. And it makes much sense, right? What I just did right there was going to conclude this post, but I decided to include a few more financial boo-boos that I made in 09 that I could have just kicked my own butt for. The first one happened exactly on New Year's Eve when I helped a family member with groceries. The total bill came out to be $50, $60. I charged it, no biggie, right? Exactly. But when time passed and I wondered why I didn't get billed, I checked my balance, called representatives, etc. And you're not just going to come out and say, okay, look here, here's the situation. I charged whatever not on this day. Why isn't it showing up on my bill? So I said, okay. I was just given an extra $50, $60. Cool. Just to receive another bill which had overages on it. And I wondered, how? Why the heck? When did this happen? Just to find out that I had inadvertently used another card. That amount brought me close to my limit, and when that yearly finance fee of $59 hit me, it took me into my overages. I was so disappointed to have made that mistake. This was a card that I was going to pay off and not use again. The second financial boo-boo happened because of an internet bill I had connected at my brother's house, and the bill was conveniently taken out of my checking account, in which I had him pay me the money every month. Well, in March, he informed me that the services were interrupted due to a delinquent past due amount. Again, I'm wondering why and how the heck this is going on when it comes out of my account. I called a rep who informed me of my expired credit card, which they tried to inform me of months earlier, but I got no correspondence due to the information coming to my brother's address. I just spoke of a few financial boo-boos which have a few things in common. One, they had never ever happened to me before. And two, they were very unnecessary to accumulate. I truly hope that no one else has to make these same mistakes. Thank you for letting me share. Peace.